Welcome to part 112 of the Lyekka 100 Baby Challenge. And in this episode, Lyekka gets with the Divine Shadow. Yes, we get with the Divine Shadow. This is great. And we get like 4 episodes left after this. Oh my gosh. And Peter Venkman, thank goodness he left, because if he caught his girlfriend cheating with his Divine Shadow, he'd be really upset. I know you can't technically have relationships when you're doing the 100 Baby Challenge, but he is somebody that Lyekka is going to settle with. I mean, in the first generation, Lyekka settled with Stanley Tweedle. And in this one, we're settling with Peter Venkman. I don't care who you are, but I think that is a good match to me. Considering that he's a womanizer. Anyways, very hot womanizing. Anyways. As I'm playing the 100 Baby Challenge, after the first 5 minutes in, I think this is either 8 minutes in or 5 minutes in, I don't know. Anyways, the first minute in, and I'm like, I want to start with Egon now. Do Peter later, and get to Peter later. I don't know, man. It's like, I don't. But Peter's first girlfriend is pregnant, so we're gonna have to continue. It's only for 32 episodes, so why not? Hey, it's Divine Shadow, and you already know what the title of this episode is gonna be. I worship his shadow, because that's the very first episode of Lags called I Worship His Shadow. So that's cool. And he's evil too, so we're gonna try for a baby. Yes. I know he's wearing a Grim Reaper suit, but it looks like his Divine Shadow's cloak. You know? So why not? I know it's a Divine Shadow, but I mean, I know he's wearing a Grim Reaper suit. It's a random person the reason I just choose some random person to be the Divine Shadow, because this Divine Shadow was always taking human hoes to be the next Divine Shadow. I mean, of course, he was carefully selecting who his next host is going to be, but still. Oh, I hear the trash man outside. Trash man has come to take the trash. I mean, last Thursday he came around 7:30, and this time he's coming around 8:45. At least he's got the trash out on time. So that's good. I don't know if you can hear the trash man, but I can, okay? Anyway. Kai, what are you doing? Kai was in the closet the whole time? Dude, you just saw your sister? No. Kai. And we got a train. Hello, train. And we got the trash man. We also got the train to deal with. Anyways, I can't believe Kai just saw his sister getting it on. No! That is something you can't unsee. Oh, poor Kai. You think Kai should have his own... I know we did a Kai Burnus, like the original Kai from... but... What about this Kai, who is the son of Stanley Tweedle and Lyekka? I mean, you think he deserves a series? I mean, he's put up with Lyekka for so long. I mean, why not? We got to get to 1,000 kids. But this series puts us at 800. Yeah, but... No, wait. No, it puts us to 700. This one puts us to 700. By the time we finish this series, this will put us to 700 kids. So we got 3 more 100 Baby Challenge series to go. We need 2 male Hunter Baby Challenge and a female Hunter Baby Challenge. So because it'll be 5 each. The 4th season of the male Hunter Baby Challenge is called the Paranormal Hunter Baby Challenge. So there you go. And there's 32 episodes of that. And I could go, sometimes I'm putting up 3 episodes of this because I really want to finish this episode. Oh, it doesn't want to go to Kentucky because Frank had a dentist appointment for the middle of next week, which is supposed to have winter break. And he has his dentist appointment like for cleaning. It's like right in the middle of the week. It's like, dude, you can't do that. Do you realize that I haven't seen my family since July? I haven't seen my parents. I mean, I haven't hugged them or anything like that since July. I mean, I get it. Pandemic. Do you realize the sacrifices people have to make because of pandemic? It's like people rather live in fear than enjoy life to the fullest. I don't know about you all, but even though, I mean, I'm scared of getting the coronavirus or something, but I've been lucky so far, and I want to go to Kentucky. Okay? It's driving me nuts. The reason everybody needs therapy around here is because we all haven't gone out of the house as much. Getting out of the house would be the best therapy. There's, of course, social services would be like, oh, already forced us to get therapy. I get there's a few times you need therapy, but I think I don't want it. It was a waste of my freaking time. I'm not kidding. For those 2 hours of sitting in therapy, it was just a Zoom class or a Zoom meeting or whatever. I would, of course it's with other families. And I'm like, this is so boring. The first hour of it, I was pretty much twiddling my dang thumbs. Not literally, but I was getting ready to fall asleep. So I got up, because the Zoom call was on my phone, so I took my phone to the dining room and started working on my diamond painting for the last hour of the meeting. It was so boring. I have better things to do than sit in this meeting. I don't need therapy. I mean, of course, there's things I like to talk about with people, but like, I can talk to my parents. I can talk to my friends. I mean, come on. It's way cheaper than therapy. I don't need this crap. But social services are making us do it. For how long? And I was the only one doing it. It's supposed to be a family thing. And I was the only one in it. And nobody wanted to join in because everybody's too busy. Like Zoe, she's sitting at her computer playing video games. I can understand why she was doing it because the whole meeting thing was so pointless and boring. Oh my gosh. It's so corny and so cringy. I mean, I would rather diamond paint. It was one of those days where I'd rather have a shirt that says I'd rather be diamond painting. But I'd be wearing a shirt that says there's a 99% chance I don't care. During the whole meeting. Seriously. I had better things to do. Since Zoe was on the computer, I couldn't use the computer to do the Zoom meeting. Because otherwise, I would have used my phone the entire time. Doing some coloring or playing a game or something on my phone. That's what I usually do. If I end up watching a movie for the first time, if it's boring enough, I would go through my phone and play games on it or something. No kidding. Anyways. So that's what I did the last hour of the meeting, because it lasted for 2 hours. And for the last hour, I went into the computer room. I went into the dining room, sat down at the dining room table and worked on my diamond painting for like an hour. It's like, dude, this diamond painting was better than the meeting. I don't care. There were so many other families in there. I don't think they realized what I was doing. That I wasn't paying attention. I didn't want to talk. Nothing I wanted to talk about. If there was stuff I wanted to talk about, it would be a one-on-one with the therapist, not a whole group meeting. Gosh. If I needed therapy, okay, just say I do. I'd rather have it one-on-one. Not a group thing. And so many other people in the Zoom meeting. No. I'd rather keep my mouth shut. The problem is with me, when I talk to people, I get to a point where I feel like I know someone and then I open up too much. That's me. I kid you not. Oh man, just 4 more episodes. 4 more episodes of this. And then we move on to the Ghostbuster Hunter Baby Challenge. Oh, I want to start that so bad. Problem is, I would play Sims, but then Origins open up on somebody's account. So my computer's like, oh. What if it's opened up on Zoe's account? I don't know her password. Maybe I'll check Frank. I don't know. Maybe he changed his password. I don't know. Anyways, I just been getting into writing lately. It's like, I just want to do some writing. That's all I did yesterday. Instead of playing Sims, I just did some writing. And all I dreamed about was writing. And I've been having some weird dreams lately, too. I'm talking about some weird dreams. Yesterday, sometimes I feel like I'm visiting the same place. There was these dreams where I'm visiting this house. And it's in Princeton, Kentucky. Okay? And it's not the house my parents live in. It's a different house, some strange house. It's like in a cul-de-sac. And I'm with this YouTuber guy I talk about every once in a while called Little Simsy. I was with her. And then all of a sudden, I'm in a mall. How did that happen? There's no malls in Princeton, Kentucky. That whole place was a mall. And I'm just trying to find my parents' house. It was really cold outside. You know, that is some strange freaking dreams right there. Strange. I think the dream I had where I felt like I knew the Ghostbusters. The original Ghostbusters. Oh, that was a cool dream. Where I got to ride around with them inside the Ecto. It was so cool. I'm trying to find the right fan fiction to write. I want to write my first Ghostbusters fan fiction, and I'm trying to find the right one. The right idea to use. So I'm kind of brainstorming. I want to write 2 of them. One with the main character as Peter Venkman and the other character. I want to do one with Egon. Oh! Nerds are so cute. They're so freaking hot. Woo! I'm thinking about Egon lately. I don't know. I want to write a fanfiction with him too. So, 2 fanfictions I want to write for Ghostbusters. I don't know what to do with Peter, but Egon, I don't know. I'm trying to write both of them at the same time. I'm thinking, okay. I really don't know what to write about. Just know the characters I'll be using. Anyways. Feels like her feet disappeared into the foot of the table. That's what it looks like to me. It's like her feet are gone. Like you see her leg, you see her ankle, but then it's like her feet are gone. They disappeared inside in the foot of the table. Anyways, either we're singing. Yeah, we're singing. I don't want to hear her sing. I mean, Sims, when they first start singing, it's like watching bad auditions for American Idol compilations. I mean, I know not to perform in front of a bunch of people knowing I don't know, I can't sing. I'm not about to make myself look stupid. I know I can't sing. I know I probably can't carry a tune either, so I'm not all about embarrassing myself in public. That's not how I want to get famous. Knowing I can't sing. And so sometimes you can hear me trying to sing, like when I put my headphones on and I try to lip sing, and it feels like I'm not really letting sound come out, just you lip singing, you kind of feel like you're whispering, but Zoe could hear me. And it's just like, oh, Mom, you're terrible. Thank you. And I give Frank a bunch of crap about not being able to carry a tune either. So at least I don't sing in public. I just sing at home. It's just like I get embarrassed if I was dancing. I know I can dance, okay? But when other people in my family, and they come in and catch me, it feels embarrassing. It's like they criticize my dancing. It's like, oh, but when I dance in public, it's okay. It's just a bit, I guess it's a bit stage fright, I guess. While I'm just watching Lyekka do skills for like, I don't know how many times, or, I mean, I want to talk about my fan fiction. My recent fan fiction I'm working on. I'm not thinking about Egon Spengler. I'm writing about, or Peter Venkman. I'm trying to come up with something. What if Peter had a daughter? I mean, like Peter had a college girlfriend that he got pregnant, and that he was a father by the time he was 22 years old. And by Ghostbusters 2, she'd be 17 years old. And she becomes a member of the Ghostbusters. That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? And she looks exactly like Peter. She's like a female version of Peter. She looks like Peter Venkman, but she's like a foot shorter and is a woman. And Venkman had made her a jumpsuit, the Ghostbusters uniform, So she had one too, just to be like her dad, Maybe go on a mission one day, go on a job. But even though he stated to his co-workers and his friends that he would never bring his daughter on a job because it's dangerous. And his daughter's like, I want to do this too. I want to catch ghosts. At first she goes off. She mentions this to Ray and Winston, and then Ray's like, and Ray and Winston are like, you gotta ask your father if you want to come along, okay? It's just, if they brought her along without consulting Peter, I think Peter would be pissed. Because they don't want to put someone's kid's life in danger for no reason. I mean, even though she said she just wants to watch them catch ghosts, because she thinks what they do is fascinating. But it's like, okay, ask your father if you want to come along. And then she'll be like, I want to learn how to use the proton pack. She's like, oh gosh, that's something totally different. She wants to become a Ghostbuster like her dad. And the Ghostbusters teach her stuff behind her dad's back, and Peter gets so peed off. It's crazy. I want to write that. Anyways, this is the end of this episode, so stay tuned for part 113.